is a very difficult question, and there aren't any easy answers for that. But I think the magnitude of the problem, at least for the state, from the state perspective, is this: that the recent September revenue forecast indicated that we now have to make up a budget shortfall in our general fund dollars of $50 to $257 million just for this current fiscal year. That's when we go back to the legislature in January. We're going to have to come up with money for this budget year. Also, in the next budget year, we're looking at a shortfall of anywhere from $650 to $800 million in our general fund. A lot of the state support for mental health and substance abuse treatment programs comes from the general fund. There isn't any fee-based system for providing these types of services, and so because the general fund does take care of the most vulnerable members that don't have a constituency looking out for them, general fund dollars are what we use to provide those services. And we have, over the past 2 years, since the economic downturn that created a total collapse of our economy, cut $3.5 billion out of the general fund budget. And so we've struggled as a legislature to try to close those gaps. We've used cash funds from all different areas of state government to try to continue to make sure that we keep those safety net services and those treatment services available. But we've had to cut provider rates. We need to be careful that provider rates don't go so low that we actually lose the ability of folks like Lerner Center for Mental Health to actually provide the services. We also need to recognize that our jail system and our prison system is not an appropriate place to provide treatment. And unfortunately, that's where a lot of folks are receiving treatment. We've created in the legislature the Colorado Commission on Criminal and Juvenile Justice that has looked at the issues of sentencing reform and recidivism reduction. They're actually creating savings in our corrections budgets that can then be applied to substance abuse treatment programs and mental health, and I think we need to do more of that. We also need to, and I'll expand on this in a later question, but I really am a proponent of tax expenditure reporting and accountability. We need to look at the dozens and dozens of tax credits and sales tax exemptions that are on the books right now that are siphoning revenue away from the general fund. We need to cut, but we also need to look at revenue as a way of solving some of these problems.